Hey guys, welcome back to our Express Pilates class for another week. Thank you for joining us. My name is Chris Neeson. I'm an exercise physiologist and clinical Pilates instructor. In today's class, it's all about working your abs, getting them strong to help support your lower back, to support your pelvis. One thing to keep in mind when we're doing abdominal exercises is to make sure they're at the right intensity, so it's not too hard that you're overdoing it and risking injury, but on the other hand it's not so easy that you're not getting a challenge. So I want to make sure that you feel like you're working, but the technique is still good, and we'll give you a few options to make the exercise harder or easier as we go. Okay, let's start on your back with your knees bent, and we're going to start with some crunches. We want the hands gently supporting the back of the neck, the elbows out wide, just clear some space here. We're going to be slowly curling up, drawing your chin down towards the chest, coming up into a crunch, and then rolling back down. Let the head and neck relax at the bottom, and then go again. I want you to try that one. Hands supporting the back of the neck, chin drawing down towards your chest, but curling up, the elbows stay out wide, and then rolling back down, relaxing the head and neck at the bottom, and going again. If you want to make it a little bit more challenging, the legs can come up into tabletop in that same movement. I want you to inhale on the way down, focus on your breathing. Exhale on the way up. Deep breath in on the way down, relax the head and neck at the bottom. Exhale on the way up. Keep that movement going, elbows out wide. You'll start to feel those abdominals warming up, particularly with the legs up in tabletop. It gets quite challenging. If it's too hard, feel free to make the exercise a little bit easier with the feet down, or just by relaxing the shoulders, the head and neck at the bottom. Coming up as high as you can each time, really trying to focus on that curling movement. Our lower back stays down on the mat, but we're trying to curl up as high as we can into a ball. Deep breath in on the way down, exhale on the way up. We've got another 20 seconds. We're going to continuously go through these abdominal exercises today from one to the next. You find it quite challenging, but we'll keep it short. 10 minutes or so, you'll get a great ab workout. 10 more seconds. We're at 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and roll back down. Let's just hug your knees into the chest before we go on. It's just some small circles, just to relax the abdominals and also to relax your lower back. For the next one, we're going to come up into a seated position. Hands supporting behind you, chest lifted, and just leaning slightly back. So you might have a small bend at the elbows. From here, I want you to stretch your leg away, and then place it back down the mat. Then same on the other side. As we're going, making sure your hips are staying still in this position. Now if that's reasonably easy and you feel like you've got good control, let's do it with the feet lifted and stretching your leg out, and then bring it back in. And then stretching the leg out and back in. And again, if that's reasonably easy, do it with the arms across your chest. I can guarantee you, if you're doing it with the arms up, with the feet up, you're going to find it pretty hard in a short amount of time. Keep the knees lifted. Try and keep your chest lifted so the back stays straight in this position. So you'll feel your abdominal muscles working, but also your lower back muscles all working in together. I've got another 20 seconds. I want you to keep breathing. You can inhale as one leg goes out, exhale as it comes in. Inhale and exhale. Just keeping that continuous, smooth, controlled breathing helps to maintain any pressure. Let's go for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resting your feet down. We can just come forwards to relax in this position. We're going to stay with our knees bent, stay in this seated position, and we're just going to come back is straight again, arms out in front, and we're rotating from one side to the middle and then out towards the other side. Trying to keep your hip bone still. Think about the weight on the bum, on the back of the pelvis. Make sure it stays still on either side. We're not shifting and twisting as the arms move. If you want to make it more challenging, with the feet up. And if that's not hard enough there, you can add in a weight or a couple of weights and do that same movement with weight. Again, making sure your legs aren't twisting. It's just through the upper body. Again, you'll find this very hard after about 30 seconds or so of doing it. Keep that rotation going. Inhale to one side, then exhale back across to the other side. Inhale, Exhale back across to the other side. Let's go for another 15 seconds. How are those abs going? Keep the chest lifted, keep the knees lifted if you've got the feet up. We're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and resting the feet down. Well done. Rolling onto your back again, just slowly hug the knees into the chest. We're going to go into some reverse crunches now, working through your lower abdominals in particular. The legs will be up in tabletop. From that position, I want you to draw your knees towards your chest and then open them back away. Curling the knees in and rolling back out. The shoulders stay relaxed. Your head will stay down on the mat. Just relax the head back and go in and out. Knees curling into your chest. Try to roll your pelvis and hips up off the mat. If that's too hard, just do it with one leg at a time. The other leg stays down. Then we'll alternate. One leg coming in, curling in, and then the other side. If you want to make it more challenging, you can add in a leg stretch away in between, and then curl in towards your chest. Doing really well. We've got another 20 seconds. Curling in, try to roll up each time. Keep your breathing going. Inhale. Exhale. 10 seconds. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and hug your knees back into your chest. We have one more exercise to go in this last exercise. Let's start with your feet down, hands supporting your back and neck. We're going to come up into a crunch or a chest lift. We'll hold that position, stretch your arms down to your side, bring the hands back, rolling back down. One breath for each movement. We can exhale, inhale, exhale and inhale. Don't mind which way that breathing goes, just keep one breath for each movement, keep the movement controlled. If you want to make it more challenging, bring the legs up into tabletop. If you're finding that easy enough, you can make it harder again, adding a leg stretch. Then rolling back in, rolling back down. We're going to finish on this exercise. Again, just to the point you've got control. If you feel, for example, your lower back lifting up as the leg stretch away, it's probably too challenging for you. If you feel your back muscles working really hard in these exercises, it's probably too challenging. Just make it a little bit easier. Almost there. Getting right towards the end of the class. Try to keep working. Challenge yourself within your own limits. Keep that breathing going. Last one, we're going to hold it at the top with the arms out and we're pulsing your arms up and down. The feet can be down, they can be up in tabletop, or they can be stretched out, finishing with 100, 20 seconds, a little bit quicker with the arms. Keep your chest still, keep your head and neck still. Deep breathing, we're going for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees in, roll down, hug your knees into the chest, just some small circles to finish off. I'm going to take a deep breath in. Well done, guys. Try and get into that exercise, into this class a few days during the week so you get the full benefits of it. If you're doing it just once, you're not going to, once a week, you won't get as much out of it. If you can do it every second day, every day during the week, you're going to feel yourself getting a lot stronger. Then we'll have a new class on Monday and you can start a new week from then on. Have a great week. Good luck with the exercises. Hope you're enjoying it. If you want more information, head to betterexercise.com.au. Thanks a lot.